And now the dreaded science test. You have a 5-minute break. Get back early. It's a little stretch break. Sit down and be ready to go. There's 40 questions and 35 minutes, so you have about 1 minute per question. There are 7 passages. There are 3 charts and graphs, which make up 18 questions. There's 3 experiments that make up 15 questions. There's 1 conflicting viewpoint passage that makes up 7 questions. You get about 5 minutes per passage. You do the 5 to 6 question passages first, and you save the 7 question passage for later. The italicized vocabulary is new or unfamiliar. Passages with 5 questions are data representation, charts and graph type problems. Passages with 6 questions are research summaries, and passages with 7 questions are the conflicting viewpoint passages. Some general tips for the science tests include never do any complicated math. It does not ask you for that. Always answer all the questions, as in every section. Do not panic or give up. The questions go from easiest to hardest in each passage. Don't get bogged down in details, because this test is not about details. And do not try to learn from the test. Scan the passages to answer the questions and then move on. A lot of the material you'll have never seen before, and they're just looking for graphs and charts or for experimental design type things. You do not have to understand the passage at all to get the right answers. Guess well, look at the graphs. At last resort, pick the longest answer, and then look for standalone questions that you don't even have to look at the paragraph to answer, maybe some things that you already know. Scan and zap. Eliminate wrong answers before you guess. And then you don't have to go back and read them if you know they're wrong, so just mark them off. Be very systematic and be very aggressive. You really got to gear up for this section. The tables and the graphs are much faster than the paragraphs, so you should be able to get through the tables and graph questions much faster than you would any of the reading. Again, as in every section, do the easiest passage first. That is really, really good advice. It'll give you confidence as you move along. The chart and graph problems are generally the easiest ones. Understand the graphs before you do anything else. The experiments, make sure you know what controls are, what variables are, and make sure you review basic science vocabulary before the test. But do not be surprised if you have not heard of any of the science passages. It's not asking about the details, it's asking for the processes. Good luck. This is a key section of the test. You can do it. Be confident and go for it.